too long.
So you can only drink the rest of that coconut water?
Yeah. For tonight.
You can drink your other one?
No, I gotta save that for tomorrow. Yeah, the goal is to save it for tomorrow. It's a full bottle of water I can't even drink tonight. It's all good. Got some new shoes. It's like my coach said, Marcus said, Vin, why are you wearing Chucks that worn out? Go buy yourself a new pair of Chucks if you're gonna compete in them. I was like, okay. And here they are.
Is this your first time working out in them? That's fancy. You bought shoes for a competition.
I did buy shoes for a competition. Nervous. That's all good. We'll make it work. It looks nice. It looks nice.
Oh no, I thought I'm gonna break it.
That's what I'm worried about too.
I try not to do anything to make him even just a little bit irritated because I know he's like really hungry and really thirsty. Also, every time I eat, like I can't eat like how we normally do, like for dinner and stuff. He's always like, you can order out, you can order Chinese food by yourself. I'm just gonna sit here and eat my rice.
I don't say it like that.
You do.
No,
kind
do
of say
not.
it like that, and then he kind of makes me feel bad for like eating my food. And then I just worry that because he's also like taking salt, which I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Like chugging little shot glasses of salt or like salt water, and then that like messes with his digestive system. So sometimes I worry about him, but I feel like I gotta trust the process of his coach, you know.
Prepping for a meet, it's technically been ever since I started with Marcus, maybe about 5 months ago. Like, it was my first time I ever had a coach. It does play a mental role. I get a little agitated. I can't lie.
A little, that's a strong word.
Yes, I get very agitated. I'm sorry. You know this. I'm excited to have a fun time, but the first fight for me is just to make sure I go on there and I actually weigh in at the right weight. Because if not, then, you know, this whole process would be for naught. If I don't make that 231.5, then I'll just... It won't be the end of the world. I just have to compete at a higher level, higher weight class, and just be tougher. That's it. Win or lose, I just want to make sure I have a fun time, honestly.
So where are you at right now?
234.7. It's alright. Worst case, I sweat again tomorrow morning, right before. Alright. One more night. Oh, it's cold as shit. Oh, I can feel the air from the window. Yeah, pound and a half left. Pound and a half.
What you gotta do now?
Go back in. Yeah, 233. 233 right now. So.
So the other thought, I mean, the weight classes are literally changing after this year. So making weight right now doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
I want for us to figure out what worked and what didn't work.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna check in with you again in about 20 minutes. All right.
See ya. Hi. 0.7. I need 0.7. But Marcus said once I hit 220 or 131.8, I can head out. So, cause I'm gonna have to like layer up and sweat in the car as we drive over and sit there. Yeah, I just need to layer up. So like, he wants me like freaking 2 shorts, 2 pair of pants if I can, a short in the pants, 2 shirts, a jacket. He said be prepared to weigh in naked if you need to. The scales are very sensitive. I'm like, I can free ball. I have no shame.
And your nice shirt's gonna be your deadlift even.
Okay. I'm hungry.
I'll get you something.
Just a plain turkey, please.
Can you eat like lettuce and tomato?
Yeah, some lettuce and tomato for hydration purposes, probably.
Cucumber?
Yeah, no, nothing fried, nothing oil. That's what he said. Whole wheat only, because whole wheat digests better and has a lot of starchy goods I need. This is fun. I'm actually enjoying the process. I don't feel like it, but I actually am having a great time. It's something I never experienced before, so it's a good thing to experience. Well, Marcus said, look, he said, if you don't make weight, don't beat yourself up. I said, I talked to you about it already. He said, push come to shove, you compete with the 262 people, and you'll destroy them. I'm like, okay, sure, Marcus. Sure, because next year the weight class are changing. My 105 is, no longer available anyway. So this one is not imperative, but I feel like this is a challenge for myself.
Well, now you know what to expect next time you go into a competition.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I hope I dropped 0.2 pounds in this last 5 minutes.
It's your tidy one.
Come on, baby. How did I go up?
You went up?
Nah, I went up like 0.1. Or 0.2.
How are you just shifting your feet?
Probably. I think that might be it.
I think you have to do it naked.
You can't. I can. You gotta censor that shit. You gonna have fun censoring?
I don't censor.
Oh, too bad. This video's never going to go on YouTube then. And I don't have to be there exactly 9, but the earlier I get there, the better. Because it gives you more time to eat and, yeah. What time is it?
8:35.
Something's going on. It went up by another 0.4 pounds somehow.
You want to do that?
No. What I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I want to do. I'm gonna go in the bathroom. I'm gonna sit there again. Just for like 5 minutes. I'm gonna try shit. Hopefully, shitting equals 1 pound. Catch you guys in 5 minutes.
To me, I don't think sitting in a bathtub for like 40 minutes trying to sweat out your weight is actually gonna do anything for me. But for him, it's just like he's ready. He's in competition mode. So I'm very proud of him for getting this far. Most people will just want to like cry that they're not gonna make it into their weight division, And I don't think he's gonna do that. I think he's actually just gonna push on, just like Marcus told him to, just like I've been telling him to, and I don't think he's gonna be disappointed. I'm just really happy that he's made it here. And since he's having fun now, I mean, this means in the future he's just gonna be ready for the next one, even more excited just to know what's gonna happen. So yeah, he's made it pretty far. And he's just sitting there sweating. So early because he wants to.
That was a lot harder than I thought. I'm having a great time. I'll be honest. Even the sweating part, I'm having a good time because it's something I've never experienced before.
Dry off, get dressed, get all these stuff together, and I'll see you over there.
All right. 2 pairs of pants, 2 shirts, and a jacket was good enough. Is that too much?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, cool. All right, see you in a bit.
Susan's 15 minutes away.
15?
Mm-hmm.
232!
It's the poop?
The poop weighed almost more than half a pound. My shit is heavy. Literally. It's gonna sweat half a pound. Hopefully, by the time I get there and I take off my goddamn clothes up, I sweat like another half a pound. But we'll see. It's half a pound. It's half a pound. I got this. I got this shit. It's only half a pound.
This is exactly what Marcus predicted.
Yeah, this motherfucker. He's too good for his own good sometimes. All right, let's fucking do this. Oh, water. My lips have never been drier. My lips never been drier.
Your weigh-ins are down this way.
Weigh-ins that way?
Yeah, you gotta go at your rack heights.
Meet you where? Barely made it.
Finish that. What food do you have?
I get more food. There's a Subway that's right next to us, maybe like 2 minutes away. I have a muffins here.
All right, have that.
Should he have a protein?
No.
I have protein powder.
No, you don't need that. Start with the muffin. And I want you to, do you have water?
Yeah.
Yeah, drink some of that water.
And salt. 4 of these. And 2 cranberries.
Don't talk. You need to finish that.
Yes, sir. This feels so good. Sorry.
It's like your first liquid.
Liquid, yeah, in like over 24 hours. I'm having a great time. I made weight. That's all that matters. Fuck yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah.
That was the first battle. I was like, fuck, I'm not gonna make weight. I was like, this is the thinness I've ever looked though. Not gonna lie, I never looked this thin before.
Start warming up. You're gonna do. Probably goes up to see real quick.
Next time.
I need to find that box. Now that they got weighed in and they got the logo. If he goes out of state, then we can definitely have to make
For this meet, it was a little bit tough, mainly because of Hurricane Ida, because we had gotten in a really good groove, and then Ida hit. Basically, had to take a month off because everybody was dealing with what they were dealing with. The main thing is this is just, the initiating meet. We're not shooting for the stars. We're not doing anything crazy. We're just having an opportunity for Vinh to learn the process, because competition settings are very different from lifting, in the gym or in the dungeon at my house or whatnot. So it's all about inserting himself into the powerlifting community in general, because you've got, a lot of folks around the state. Like this is a really good meet for that reason. And I know that he wanted to be in this federation specifically. So we're knocking out a whole bunch of birds with one stone, which is great. And he went through the weigh-in process, had to cut for his first time, which was great. Worked out perfectly. The only issue with that is now with the changing weight classes, he's going to have to do it all over again at lower weight. But it's great to have, he's gone through the process before, so that won't be a problem at all. Yeah, I think everything's going well. He seems pretty well composed. And, I mean, for your first meet, this is a really good environment. It's not too hot. Actually, it's better that it's a little bit chilly. You won't be losing as many fluids, which is really great, because fluid loss means higher propensity to cramp, causes injuries and whatnot. So those are just variables that we don't have to worry about. So the interesting thing here is he's got about 6 people in his weight class. So what that means is right now all the projected totals are grouped around about 40 kilos, which makes it pretty competitive, because if you miss maybe a second and somebody's only 2.5 or 5 or maybe 7 kilos behind you, then you're going to be more likely to take more risks. Higher likelihood that you might fail an attempt. So that's going to be very interesting for your first meet to be something that's pretty competitive. So I think that it's a great opportunity for Vinh to learn, because he's got really big aspirations in the sport. So this is a perfect environment to learn a lot and, you know, start that building process for what's going to come afterwards. So hopefully this will be kind of that spark that's just like, oh yeah, I know that I definitely want to do this. So we're looking forward to it. I think he's going to do well. Anybody to intimidate you away from warming up on a particular rack or on a particular space. The whole purpose of the warm-up room is that it's community. So everybody, like, you're going to be working in, you know, there's a limited time, there's limited space, there's limited weight, so on and so forth. So it's just like, obviously don't be a dick about it, but it's like if people are monopolizing a space and like clearly are just standing there and not using it, just don't be afraid to be like, can I work in? Can I hit this? You know. Yeah, never allow yourself to be intimidated. Not that that was happening here. I'm just saying for future reference. Yeah. Because look, this shit is not that serious. Don't let any motherfucker in this sport make you think that it is that serious. Even for people that are particularly strong. Because who's making money doing this shit? Nobody's making money. Exactly.
How you feeling?
I feel good. I feel warmed up. First lift, actually the first lift I just blanked out. I went on autopilot because it was a weight that I knew before. So I just wanted to not think about it and go for it. I wasn't looking at the crowd. I wasn't looking at like anything. So it went smooth. Second, third lift, I started really seeing people and seeing the judge and seeing everything and feeling really, really excited for it because the exhilaration when you're up there on the stage is freaking crazy. Everyone's screaming, it's loud as fuck. And then just like getting it done and getting under that weight and actually doing what I'm supposed to do. I didn't know what weight I was squatting after the first one. The opener I knew about, but the weight after those last two I don't know anything about. Yeah. And Marcus was just telling me, don't think about the weight, just do it. And I was like, I trust him, man. Like, I made weight. That's my first bout. Made weight. Did my attempts. Felt good doing my attempts. Now, you know, just trying to get to bench. Bench is my weakest. I'm not a big bencher. I'm going to get to be a big bencher in the future, but right now I kind of suck with bench. My goal is to make sure I don't have any red light. Basically, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to, all the commands right, and I'm hitting the weight. Like, I'm not going to worry about the total until it happens. I'm not worrying about placement. If I don't place, I don't place. But I'm happy. I hit a PR for squats. The goal is to hit a PR with bench, and I hit a PR for deadlift, and that's it. Yeah.
You left me off.
No, I missed the last one. That's all good.
Welcome to the game.
Hell yeah, I'll be there. I'll compete again, I think March or April. And then try and go, they qualify for nationals for June. Let's go.
Wait, what you qualify? Which nationals you go to?
The Vegas one. Yeah, the Vegas one.
Genius, I'm gonna go to Vegas.
You're not old enough.
Hey, I'm 18.
You're not old enough.
You're not old enough.
Thank you.
You're not old enough. You have to
Oh,
You're not old enough, Tyler.
No,
I'm not older.
Can I walk with you real quick?
Sure.
How'd you feel about that?
It felt good. I'm sad that I missed my last press, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll get it next time. It'll be like 350 something next game. That's the goal. The goal is to hit 300 first and then go for it. Hitting 275 for a kilo rep is like insane to me.
Yeah.
Because 275 on kilos and calibrated plates and calibrated machines is meaning you hit 275. Because if you hit anything like on like regular plates, you know it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
So easy, Polly D.
fatigue hitting.
Yeah, he's trying to go out tonight.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Couldn't pass by this far.
Quick closer before you pass out.
Yeah. Oh, deadlift was good. I've never hit 507 pounds on kilos. I technically hit like 525, but it was bullshit. Because I didn't use real plates. I used the one at the gym, which doesn't really count when you're doing competitive because there's a margin of error. But I hit 575 for the first time ever on kilo, which means I hit exactly 507 pounds. Which is amazing to me. I've never done that.
How do you feel about your performance?
I feel great. Next time's gonna be better because I'm gonna work on my diet more and make sure that I don't have to cut so much water. It wasn't a lot. Marcus said it wasn't a lot. He cut 18 pounds apparently. Yeah, he cut 18 pounds. He had to wear a sweatsuit for like 2 days. It wasn't much, but I feel like if I didn't have to cut water for 24 hours, I think my performance might have been slightly better. That 530 deadlift might have been even better. But I'll get it. I'll get it next time. That's all good.